Hello everyone, today I would like to talk a little bit about coronavirus, but from a different perspective. Now, we've all heard and seen a lot about this in the media, in the newspapers, on the internet, on TV. Everybody's talking about coronavirus. Now, I came across an article on a website called Swiss Propaganda Research, and it's about a Swiss doctor who writes some statements on COVID-19. I will put the link below so you can go onto the website and read it for yourself. Now, I just want to talk about a few things in this article which made me think quite a lot. First of all, we've heard there's been many deaths in Italy, but taking a closer look, 90% of those who have died from coronavirus were over 70 years old, 10% even over 90 years old. Besides that, these people mostly suffered from another illness, severe illness, before. And in many cases, if you want to believe this article, it's not even sure whether they died from coronavirus or from the illness they already had. Now, besides that, Lombardy, which is in the north of Italy, it is said there's very bad air quality, so many people would suffer from lung diseases. And now, if somebody says, but there are also young people dying, according to these statistics in this article, there are very few young people. And they did have severe illnesses before having coronavirus. Now, I also found out that it's not even sure that the testing, the way they test coronavirus, is reliable. Because, as it's mentioned in the article from this Swiss doctor, in some cases, the tests might detect positive, but not necessarily for coronavirus. It could be for any other virus which causes a common flu, so to speak. Now, it also says there's not more people dying than during the normal flu season, maybe even less. So, if you read through this article, you'll probably have the same questions like I did. Why? Why this whole big thing? Why are governments in most Western countries, in Europe and America, reacting this way? Why are they closing down schools, restaurants, public places like theatres, cinemas? Why are they showing us constantly pictures of people with masks, of the dead, of overfilled hospitals, and so on? Now, another question is, why would they be overfilled if this is not a serious thing, what's going on? And what I read in this article, it said that during a flu season, it is quite usual to have many more patients in hospital in this part of Italy. And not just that, there are many more people coming to hospital to get tested, and that of course causes queues and people having to work much more than usual. So, due to the fact that many people are running to the hospital to have themselves tested, there are just much more people in hospital, which causes delays and people waiting and the medical staff having to work more. Now, why all this? I'm not going to judge about this. I mean, there are several critical doctors who have spoken on YouTube videos already about this. Of course, there's conspiracy theories going around. I don't know the answer. But what I want to say, I also see a great chance in all this, what is going on. I mean, nobody would have thought such a thing could be possible only a few weeks ago. Nobody would have ever expected the government to shut down schools within days or a few weeks. Many things are being cancelled. Group meetings, church, just practically everything. The whole social life has almost come completely to a shutdown. On the other hand, if we try to look at it from a positive perspective, this is a chance for you to have time for your family, for you to have time for yourself, time to think about life, time to think about the essentials, the really important things in life, things what matter. There's time to think, time to pray, to read a book, to, if you can, go out, fresh air, have a walk in the sun. I do advise that anyway. And just see what happens. The article I read, as I mentioned before, is on the website Swiss Propaganda Research. And I highly recommend you to read it, to share it with your friends and family. And I also recommend stay calm. Don't be afraid, but stay calm and sober. In a few weeks or a few months, we will see how things developed. And sooner or later, whatever's going on behind the scenes, we will find out. We will know it. But in the meantime, stay calm. Do not be afraid. Don't get carried away from sensational headlines in the media, from propaganda. Stay well. And if you are unwell, I wish you have lovely people around you who help you and take care of you. So, that was it for today. Have a lovely, lovely time, and we'll see you next time.